There was a forest in the Himalayan hills. A parrot and a bird lived in that forest. The bird and the parrot's nest were close by and was on the same tree. And all the animals in the forest lived together. But the parrot who lived near the bird's nest was very lazy and used to keep on eating without working hard. But the bird didn't like it all. She always used to explain to him. But the parrot listens to him with one ear and let it out from the other ear. He used to think that the bird continues to give knowledge in the same way. Knowledge that makes no sense. It's a matter of one day. The birds of the meteorological department of the forest came. And he came to the forest and told that it will rain in our forest in the next 3 days. And let everyone make their nests strong and use different methods to avoid rain and help each other. Hearing this, the bird spoke to the parrot. That parrot, I feel like your nest is broken. And if you don't do it right, you'll be wandering in the rain. You will keep getting wet, and if you keep getting wet like this, you will get sick. Then the parrot speaks. Yes, bird, you are right. I must make my nest. And soon I must start working on my nest. Yes, parrot, absolutely, it is very important. If you don't make your nest, it won't do you any good. Only then does the bird go out to pluck the grain for itself. And nothing comes to the parrot's mind except buzz and hoof. And he thinks, I'm hungry. Needs some more food. He looks around. And he sees other birds' eggs in the nest. And he flies away with the eggs. And eats. The parrot took 3 days to roam here and there. And did not make its nest in it. The bird said, Parrot brother, have you made your house? The parrot said, I have not made it yet. I will see. I will make it now. The bird said, you are not worried about yourself. You can't do anything in your life. Parrot said, you are right. Bird sister, I am very lazy, but what should I do? I don't feel like working. I just feel like eating haram. The bird speaks. It's about to rain. And how would you feel when you wander around? Just imagine the cold water of the rain will drench you, and you will become sick. What will you do when? Parrot talks. No, until I build my nest. And as soon as he leaves to build a nest. Just as it starts raining. And as soon as the rain starts, the bird goes to its nest and sits. But the parrot sitting on the branch of the same tree started looking at the bird with hopeful eyes. Then the bird said, what are you looking at? Come to my nest quickly and dry your wings. On hearing this, the parrot comes and sits in the bird's nest. And the bird tells him, look friend, you don't listen to me. If you had a nest today, you would be sitting comfortably in your nest and enjoying the rain. But you don't have to work. Just haram food. Parrot said, you are right. Bird sister, I will make my nest as soon as the rain stops. The rain stopped and the bird said to the parrot, go, now you make your nest, dear one. That looks pretty. The parrot says that I will leave in a while as long as I sit here for a while. The parrot spent 2 or 3 days sitting idle like this. The bird felt very bad about it all. And she thought, I don't want to talk to her anymore. The bird stopped talking to him. And she went from there to another forest. But the parrot was learning the habit of eating haram. Time passed slowly. But there was no improvement in the parrot. Due to this behavior of the parrot, all the animals of the forest started hating him. No one talked to him. And everyone was careful. May the parrot never harm anyone. Don't steal someone's egg. When everyone took care of his own nest, so the parrot didn't get a chance to steal anymore. And he began to starve. Because he didn't eat after working hard. He used to eat only by stealing. Now everyone was on alert. That's why he couldn't get food. And he didn't want to work. Gradually he became very weak. And he thought that now he will not stay in this forest. He will go somewhere else in another forest, so that there will be new birds and animals. They won't know anything about me. So I walk in another forest. Go there and live my life. Thinking like this, the parrot leaves from there. And the parrot reaches that jungle, the forest where the bird had gone before. And by coincidence the parrot also went and sat on the same tree. The tree where his old friend the bird lived. He went to the bird and said, "Bird friend, how are you?" The bird said, "Hey parrot, how did you become so thin? You were strong. What happened? Were you sick?" Parrot said, "No, I was not sick. I was not getting food, grains, and water in the old forest. So I thought, I leave this forest and live in another forest. Now I will live in this forest." The bird said, "Okay, stay in this forest. And build your nest a little further away from me." And the parrot went to another tree and started making a nest. But within a few days all the animals and birds of that forest also came to know about the parrot's bad habits. And he also used to say bad things to that parrot. And did not allow him to eat haram. Because of which the parrot became more and more thin. And one day he fell ill and died. So kids, we get this lesson from this story, that we should always eat in our life by working hard and earning. Our life is not cut by eating haram.